Welcome. Which camera I'm looking at this morning? We just got one?
We just got one.
We just got one? All right. Welcome to the worst podcast ever. Hosted not by Corey Alley, but hosted by the great Landis, middle name Ollie Good. Whatever middle name is, middle name Ollie Good. And the reason why we're late today, it's all Landis's fault. All Landis's fault.
I don't know that you can say it's all my fault, but it's fine.
It's totally your fault.
We might just be 40 minutes behind, but we got here.
That's right. We're here. We're here. Yeah.
Okay.
You showed up. We're like the average church member is what we are.
Yeah.
That comes in on the third song.
Yep.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
You enjoy your donuts, and then you come and listen to the word instead of worshiping with your hands lifted high.
Yep.
With your really bad voices exalted. And we don't care if you sing bad, do we?
No, not at all.
I want you to sing badly, because then you'll be like me.
At least you'll be singing. Like that. That's good. At least you'll
What
be
do you
singing.
think, what happens when people sing? I know we're supposed to talk about something else, but just, like, what happens in your brain, like, when you see people sing and engage?
Well, it brings me a lot of joy. Like, it pours into me.
So it's all about Landis,
yes,
basically.
all about me.
We want you to sing so Landis can feel good.
Yes. No, I think that you guys get something from it, like when you sing, especially because you come into church and you're distracted and you're thinking about everything that's not here. And so, like, I view worship as that moment where you can just be here and connect here. And then you kind of just forget about everything else that's going on outside of here. So
I think about, like, the table and, like, the preparation process of a good meal, right? Like, so if you're going to eat something really good, like, it takes time. Like, you got to go to the grocery store. You got to make a list. You got to check it twice. You got to find out if you're naughty or nice.
Yeah.
And then you got to take time to, like, prepare it. And then you get to enjoy it. And then you get to sit afterwards and just relish in your gluttony and all that stuff like that. And I think about, like, you know, the preparation for Sunday, right? Like, it doesn't start when you walk through the door. Like, it should start when your feet hit the floor. That'll preach right there. Whoa, the preacher hit something.
What a line.
Come on. It doesn't start when you walk through the door. It starts when your feet hit the floor. Somebody should write that in the comments below. So if that speaks to you, like, your feet hit the floor, you shouldn't look at your phone. Stop looking at your phone when you wake up, number one.
Yes.
Stop. Do not look at your phone. Like, put your phone away until after church. Don't even use your phone. Like, matter of fact, just come into church and drop it in the basket as your offering.
Phone collection basket.
Phone collection basket. And, like, literally, like, prepare your heart and your mind, because every single day is a gift from the Lord. Like,
absolutely.
Because what is worship? Is worship coming to worship, or is worship a daily?
Worship is a daily habit, and it's not just musical either. Like, worship is literally everything you do. I think of Romans 12, 1 and 2.
Come on. Can you quote the whole thing? Therefore,
oh gosh,
offer your bodies.
Yes, as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing unto the Lord. And I can't.
Transforming.
Oh my gosh.
By the renewing of your mind.
Well, that's verse 2.
You said 1 and 2?
Yeah, we were on 1.
Okay,
anyway.
all right. Well, you were struggling with verse. You finished 1, so I was trying to get you to verse 2.
But yes, do not be conformed to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind.
And the pattern of this world is picking up your phone way too much.
Yeah.
Pattern of this world. If you want to be normal, pick up your phone. If you want to be different, don't pick up your phone.
Yep.
Matter of fact, just throw it away.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it. You'd be a lot happier if you didn't have that phone.
Probably.
Especially social media. Like, literally, like, think about that. How much time do you scroll on social media? And ask yourself, is it making you happier, or is it making you more depressed? And if you can answer that question, like, literally scrolling on TikTok and Facebook and Insta and YouTube and whatever else, Pinterest, whatever, if it's making you happier, praise the Lord. You can sit there and be like, I worship Jesus while I scroll and I hunt on people's profiles, and then I look at how they post these beautiful pictures of themselves with filters all over themselves, spending money that they ain't got. If that makes you happy, praise the Lord.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if it don't
do it.
Get rid of it.
Don't do it.
You're better off.
There you
go. Here they are scrolling on Facebook right now, or YouTube. How ironic, don't you think?
Terrible examples.
No,
Facebook
we're just meeting you where you are.
That's true.
And telling you to stop giving Mark Zuckerberg money. Because he owns both.
Yep.
And then the Chinese government's like just owns TikTok, and they're spying on you, and gonna clone you and whatever else they're gonna do later on down the road.
Yeah, something like
Replace
that.
you with a robot.
Dun dun dun.
The Matrix. Red
Oh,
pill,
yeah.
blue pill.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Going back to at the movies.
Come on. I miss Nathan. Nathan with his Men in Black Black outfit on that he had on that one time.
Trying to figure out how to tie a tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll work on him.
Yeah.
Nathan, I miss you.
Yep.
All right. He ain't going to watch this because he ain't on the Book of Faces. I promise you that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
All right. Your turn.
You ready?
Host.
Okay.
Host it away.
So, just to give a little preface to what we're doing here, this weekend we are launching Rooted, but it is so much more than just a sermon series.
Correct.
And so, I'm going to sit here and grill PC on some questions.
Fried grilled cheese. Let's go.
As long as he doesn't put
I like
hot
your
sauce
laugh.
on
You
it.
laugh at everything I do, so everything I say, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice.
Okay.
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 She didn't laugh at that one.
Yeah,
Now she held it back again.
Stop. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So first question. When you hear the word rooted, what do you think that means for SOJO? Like, what does that word mean for SOJO?
Well, let me tell you. You're like a tree. Be the tree.
Be the tree.
Set the table.
Yep.
Be the tree. Set the table. What's that mean to you? Set the table.
Set the table. Oh, goodness. Like we haven't been going over this for
I
months
can't
now.
even answer your own question that I made for you.
I know. You're
gotta
turning
sit
this back
here
on me.
turn it
What's
on you.
happening?
All right. So rooted to me is an opportunity.
Okay.
It's an opportunity for every single person who calls this place their home to say, you know what, I am going to go with God for 2 years. And I'm going to believe God that he's got something for me in this, in me, through me, and beyond me. Like at the end of 2 years, when we finish this whole journey, like that, every single person who says that I was there, that I joined in. Now, some people are going to join in like a year from now because they're coming and things like that. But every person is going to look at, okay, number one, themselves, and they're going to see complete difference. They're going to see a difference in their physical health, their mental health, their emotional health, their spiritual health, their financial health. Like they're going to see a remarkable difference in that. And then because they become the tree, like they start being healthier trees and they start producing beautiful fruit, like the people that they care about closest around them, they're going to start changing. They're going to see the difference in them. And they're going to say, I want what that person has. And through them, they're going to start seeing impact. So like they're going to change. They're going to see notable differences about themselves in all these different spheres of life. And other people are going to notice those changes, and then they're going to want to see that change. And then collectively, like we're going to see this beautiful thing happen in our church. And I really believe that like once we take root, dun, 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 like we're going to see our church. And I'm not saying our church is going to be 1,000 people. I'm not going to say our church is going to be like, growing exponentially. That's not what I mean by that. I'm saying the environment of the people that call this place home, where they live, where they work, and where they play. They're going to see it. People all in those spheres are going to see that. And then when we come collectively together, like we're going to see it in a collectively different way. People are going to come in, not just hit the door, they're going to hit the floor. They're going to hit the floor with intentionality. And like it's going to go beyond us from the standpoint of like, going through the streets of Concord and going through the streets of North Carolina and going through the streets of this whole entire world. Like at the end of 2 years, we're going to be thankful. That's what rooted is to me, a posture of sacrifice so that we can see something remarkably different in us as individuals, our families, our workplaces, our church, and then the rest of the world.
Wow.
That's beautiful, ain't it?
That's good. That's good stuff.
It's in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in me. It's in me. And I'm hoping it'll go through me now.
So you're saying this one specific word. You're calling this a journey.
Journey.
What is it to you? Like, why are you using the word journey to define this?
Because life is a journey. And life is seasonal. Obviously we go by the rhythm of seasons every single day. We have a day, we have a night, that's a season. We have a week, that's a season. We have a month. We have literal seasons of winter, spring, fall, summer. We have all these different seasons. They all represent things. And every single year, like we set a course for our life. Every single quarter, we have kind of things that are going in through our heads. And so, like, we're already operating on this seasonal journey approach of things. Right. This is about, like, okay, I'm going to be really intentional for 2 years. And more than that. But right. We're just calling it 2 years because that's what this is about. But hopefully it's going to stem, or it's going to root, or it's going to begin an intentional journey for every single person to take seriously, not Christianity, but themselves.
Right.
Like themselves. Like beginning to help people to see that my mind, my body, and my spirit, they're all together. And in that, through that, beyond that, like, we're going to become holistically more healthy people, and it starts today. So, like, it's day 0 on Sunday.
Right.
So day 0, and then 24 months later, we're going to be able to say, wow. And so that's why I say journey, because, like, it's a starting point, mm-hmm. and there's going to be an ending point. And at the ending point, we want everybody to reflect and be able to see, I'm better, my family's better, my workplace is better, my home life is better, my finances are better, our church is better, our community is better, and so why not do it again?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's good.
Absolutely.
We have one live viewer this morning, Zay.
Yeah, one live viewer. If you want to come down to the studio on Thursdays between the hours of 6 a.m. and 12 p.m., then you're glad to do that. So just come at 4 o'clock in the morning and just wait in line with everybody else, and we'll get you in.
There you go.
Maybe we can take, like, live questions from the studio audience one day.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Live Q&A.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that.
Come on down, 4 a.m.
Yep. All right. So why is this the right time for Rooted?
That's a loaded question right there.
I know.
Why is this the right time? I think most people would say it's the exact wrong time. Mm-hmm. And because of that, I think it's the exact right time, because we've had so much chaos and turmoil and just things happening in, like, the life of our church over the last 3 months, in the life of me, and the life of our staff, and the life of our leaders, and the life of all these things. So, like, it could very well seemingly be like, man, like, we probably just need a season of rest. And I would say, look at you and say, HELL, no, we don't need a season of rest. We need a season of reset. And so, like, that's why it's the best time, because it doesn't make any sense. You know, why would you try to do something so, and it's not really audacious because it's just biblical mandates.
Right.
But, like, we need a reset in our church. And this has not been, like, planned, like, oh crap, we need a reset, and so let's quickly figure something out on how to reset this.
Right.
This has been planned in the works for a year. So we started thinking about this literally a year ago. And so where most people be like, man, like, there's so much going on. Yes. And so why not take this time right here, right now, and say, man, we are going to seek the Lord individually, as a church, as a community, and go after not some, like, audacious goal of, like, we're going to conquer this mountain, but no, we're going to center ourselves on the principles of the Bible, of Jesus, and watch God do something in ways that we kind of ask, think, or imagine, and be able to say, that's why God's God and I'm not.
Yeah.
Because God does things that doesn't make sense to me. And, like, all of this turmoil, all of these things that have been happening, all it is pruning.
Yeah.
It's pruning. Like, it's God's pruned me, God's pruned you, God's pruned our church, God's continuing to prune. And so, but at the same time, why does he prune? He prunes to grow.
Yeah.
And, like, not just people, like, we're not seeking after, hey, we want to reach 5,000 more people. Like, if that happens, praise the Lord, I ain't going to turn it down.
Right.
But because God prunes things away, he strips things away to expose things. And through that exposure, he wants to point us to something better. Yeah. And that's what's been happening in me, is the point to something better, something more beautiful, something more aspiring, something more human, something more, I could go on and just try to think of adjectives, but, like, that's why.
Okay. That's good.
I know. Because it ain't for me. It's the Bible.
Yeah.
The Bible. That's the book for me.
Did you have coffee this morning? I'm curious.
No, I just woke up.
You just seem really hyper.
I woke up at 5 a.m. My feet hit the floor. I didn't turn my cell phone on. I went in my journal prayer room and I journaled for an hour. I read my Bible. I read the book Practicing Away. I went to go work out and I busted the chops of my trainer because he's a 25-year-old little kid and I love busting his chops. But then he busted my body, and then I came home, took a shower, and I came here. So I'm hyped up on life. I served my family this morning. I served my staff this morning by bringing donuts.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for the day.
Good.
Do you mean that good?
No, like seriously, that's good.
Why is that good?
Because it's always good.
Because why?
Oh my gosh. It's always good to have excited people doing exciting things.
Exciting people doing, we lost our studio
I know,
audience.
we lost him.
Exciting people doing exciting things. We're so excited we lost our one studio.
Bye, Zay.
Bye, Zay. Maybe he's cutting somebody's hair, hopefully.
That's true. Okay. So there's this other thing that you've been saying a lot lately of tree planted by streams of water.
Ooh.
So personally, what does it mean to you to be a tree planted by streams of water?
To be, living water in the Bible is literally a picture of so typically there's lots of mountains and people had to collect water. They used cisterns and specifically in Jewish places, they would have these things called mikvahs, which were ritual cleansing places for the people of Israel. Whenever they were in a place of disarray or discomfort or sin, they would take a ritual bath, and the whole purpose was to cleanse. And Jesus used the word as living water, and all living water meant was running water. And so, the idea of a tree goes all the way back to Genesis chapter 1. There's a tree in the middle of the garden. Jesus hangs on a tree. There's a tree at the end of the book. Trees are very important in the Bible. When you see trees, you should pay attention because a tree was there to start. A tree is there to end. There's a tree in the middle. Abraham worships at a tree. All of these images of trees and all these things, they're put there on a purpose. And so right in the middle, right in the first book of worship, right? The first book of worship, which is the Psalms. Psalms is 150 different songs that are written for the people of Israel to worship in a place where they're sojourning. So the people of Israel, they are not in their homeland. They're actually in the place of Exodus in Persia and also in Babylon. And so these books have been penned so that they can have a visual image of the temple. And so for this image of not just a tree, but it's really a garden goes all the way back to the beginning. And then whenever they're in the Exodus, the tabernacle's supposed to mimic the garden. Then they build the temple. The temple is a garden. And so to start Psalm 1, all it's saying is to place yourself back into the garden. Place yourself back in the garden. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. And by remembering who you are, realize that you are a tree planted in a place of peace. And you're meant to be healthy. You're meant to be beautiful. You're meant to provide shade. You're meant to provide nourishment. And whatever you do, you prosper. Doesn't mean you don't go through hard times. Because God knows. Hard times have been a-coming. And they'll either kill you or make you better. So, that's why.
That's good. That's really good.
I know, because it ain't me. It's the Bible. Is this the Bible? It's just the Bible. It's a beautiful book.
We should put that on a T-shirt. And
Come on.
me is just the Bible.
It's just the Bible. It's just the Bible.
All right. So, more practically, paint a picture of what Rooted will help make possible for our church, our future, and our city.
I love the phrase paint a picture. Because I think pictures, they say they're worth 1,000 words. And I can do both. I can do 1,000 words and picture. And picture. And so, if I were to paint a picture, to my right, you can't see it in the camera angle right now, but you see a table. And the beauty of the table is, when you sit down to eat with people you love. Not people you don't like, right? You ever got invited to the dinner party that you don't want to go to? You're like, man, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
But then, like, when you're going to go hang out with people and you're going to eat really good food with people that you actually enjoy,
Yeah.
like, it's a place of peace and beauty. And, like, you can enjoy, you can let your guard down, you can laugh hysterically, you can get made fun of and not take it personally. And then to know, like, at this table, it's not just the people that really love you and want you to belong, but there is somebody really special at that table.
Yeah.
Like somebody you want to be close to, somebody that every single time you're around them, they make you feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
Not only do they make you feel better about yourself, but they speak life into you. And, like, every time you're around them, you find yourself believing a little bit more about yourself, believing a little bit more about humanity, believing a little bit more about the possibilities of life. I feel like I'm high on cocaine right now. I'm going to get so happy. Because I mean it, like, that's it. Like, and the table, like, I was telling this to Christian yesterday. I was like, talk about the table. And I was like, man, think about teenagers and going to the lunchroom, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's not the table unless you have your set crew, right? If you have your set crew, you're set, ready to rock and roll.
Absolutely.
But think about, like, being a freshman for the first time, going into the lunchroom for the first day, the most nerve-wracking thing on planet Earth, because you see all the jocks over here, you see all the cool kids over here, you see the good-looking girls over here, you see the losers over here, you hear the spot smoke, like all these subsections, all these groups, and, like, you're trying to figure out, where do I fit in?
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing about this table is that no matter if you're lost or lonely, you have a seat at the table.
Absolutely.
No matter if you feel like you are closer to God than anybody else, you got a seat at this table.
Yeah.
If you are struggling in outright sin and, you don't feel like you deserve to be at the table, there's a spot at the table. And so that's what I think of when I think about a picture of what this is. It's this beautiful table filled, like, if it was my table, which is not, it's the Lord's table. But if the Lord was trying to serve me something, it would be like the best filet, right?
Okay.
So there's filet on the menu.
Okay.
There's loaded baked potatoes.
Ooh.
There is asparagus. There is a really nice salad. There is carrots that have been baked. There are Brussels sprouts that have been, like, baked in bacon grease. And then there's, like, this beautiful ooey gooey butter bars that my wife loves to make. Like, that's my favorite dessert on planet Earth right there. Like, and, like, I'm just ready. Yeah. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to stuff my face.
That's a good table.
It's a good table. It's a beautiful
Sounds
table.
like a really good table.
I'm making me hungry. It's only 10:30 though.
Oh gosh, you got a long way till lunchtime. All right, so this is our last question.
All right, we got 8 minutes left.
I know. If you could leave everyone who is watching with a prayer for Rooted, what would it be?
I'd give it a shot. Pray to yourself that I don't tune out, just because with it we're going to talk about money. Yeah. Because we are going to talk about money. Because you don't place value things. You don't put effort into things that you don't place a value on. Yeah. And so I'm going to ask you to place a number on this picture. And so I'm looking directly into this camera right here. Like, I'm not going to be ashamed. Like, I am going to ask every single person, myself included, and I'm going first. Me and Betsy are going first. I'm going to ask every single person to place a value on the pictures that I'm painting. The picture of a possibility for yourself. The picture of a brighter, beautiful, more richer, fuller picture for your family. A brighter, more fuller picture of, like, people seeing you and coming to you and seeing you as somebody as a place of strength and wisdom. Like, that's the picture I'm going to paint. And, like, I need you to know that that's going to cost you something. And I don't just mean money, because money is cheap. And you may not think that way, but, like, all money is just money. What I really mean is sacrifice. Like she said at Romans chapter 1, verse 12, therefore offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, your mind, your spirit, and your body. And part of that, when you place a monetary value on something, that's when you actually put effort into it. And so my prayer is for you to lean in and just listen. Start off. That's my prayer. Just lean in and listen. That's the prayer I'm going to ask going into Sunday, is to lean in, come, give it a shot. That's it.
That's good. So a little birdie told me we might have some things to give out, and also for people to donate to on Sunday to get something in return. You want to?
Yeah, we got some dope swag for you. Like, We don't want this to be something that's just isolated inside of a box. And so we got some really cool T-shirts coming. We got some really cool long sleeve tees. We got some really cool sweatshirts on there. And we also have these books right here that every single person is going to get. Going to have your name on it, so make sure you grab one of these, place your name on it. It's going to tell you all about like why, what, and how. So there's lots of things that you can engage with in that regard. But yeah, we're going to have some dope swag, and then I think next week we're going to have some really cool keychains that we want to be able to offer to you. Now, like Landa said, like if you want it, we're going to ask for a donation. But if you can't afford a donation, you can get it. But yeah, we're going to have all these things ready for you on Sunday. And if we run out, we can order more. So just know that. But yeah, but just as a donation, just whatever the money that we get will go into this campaign so that we can, we can do that. And then just the last thing, like I'm saying, there's some exciting things that will happen through this. And I'm excited to share those as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Super excited.
Me too.
It's going to be a good 2 years.
You know what the word in Hebrew of good is?
No.
It's Tob. T-O-B, like Toby from The Office. Toby ain't good, right? Toby ain't good. Toby's
not
awful.
At all.
He's probably one of the best
Toby.
humans. He's probably one of the best humans on The Office,
Probably.
if you're honest. But like he's treated just like a piece of, garbage throwaway. But T-O-B is the word good in the Bible, and it's like whenever it says, day one, and it was Tob, and it was Tob, and it was Tob, and the image is like, again, going back to the whole imagery thing. The image is like there's your image of good, there's my image of good, and those are very flawed images. It's like if I asked you, picture a priest. Some of you guys might go to a confessional, some of you guys might go to a robe, some of you guys might go to like somebody that hurt you in the past, like all these different images, but the original idea, the original archetype or the image of the word good is not your good, it's not my good, it's God's definition of good, and I can promise you that. God's definition of good is way better than your image, my image put together times a billion. So that's what I mean by Tob. I don't just mean like, Jim Carrey on whatever movie it was. It's good. It's good. It's good. Something bigger than that. Okay. Something bigger than that. Yeah.
Cool.
Peace out.
Bye, guys.
Now we need somebody to turn it off.
I'm going to go turn it off now. So you get to watch.
I'm going to just go freestyle for 3 minutes and just kind of look at the camera and be like, hey. So one thing you can do is you can share this podcast. That'd be dope. It's on YouTube as well. I just heard Brandy cackle. That was really awesome just now. Like, it was super loud. I'm like 30 feet from her, and I could hear that cackle 30 feet away, so that's awesome. Tell me when you're ready to shut it down so I can stop talking. All right, peace out. We love y'all.